Good morning. This is a quick tutorial on how to add a post to your WordPress blog. First thing we're going to do is log in to the website. So go to the URL, and if there's a login button in the bottom left, we can click that, and that'll take us to the login page where we'll put in our username and password, which if we've been there before will have been saved. If not, add it in, just click remember, and the next time you come it'll be all set for you. So click login, takes you to the dashboard. Dashboard is a collection of menus at the side and content for those menus to the right. First thing we're going to do is go to posts, and we're going to go to, if you were starting, you would go to new posts, but I've already started this one, so I'm going to go to all posts, and we see there's a open up this post. Titled it Dichroic Pendant to Liven Up the Winter Grays. Thought it was a good title for this kind of gray winter we have at the moment. First thing we're going to do is look at this section here. We have a window where the content gets added, whether it's an image or type. We have a small toolbar at the top, and when we add type, we can style it very much like you can a Microsoft Word document. You can highlight it and bold it, or italic. We have a little style palette here where we can add styles for headings, paragraph, can color the type, underscore it, lists, center, align. There's quite a few things in here. There is this little icon right here, and if you come in and you only have one row of functions, of little icons, click this little button and it'll bring the other one into play. In the upper right hand we have something called visual and HTML. Should always be set for visual when you're working. So the first thing we're going to do is add an image, and this little icon where it says upload insert, it says add media, and we'll add this image. Now I've already added this to the media library, but what you could do if you're starting from fresh is just select the image from your desktop. We'll go to media library here because I've already uploaded it. I've actually uploaded it twice, but we'll click on this one and say show. And so this shows you a thumbnail of the image that was uploaded. And it has a few things that you should always try to fill in. We have a title which describes what the image is, which is for search engines. The alternate text is also for search engines, and the description is also for SEO. The description could be a little more involved. It could be for pendants, BSK Design, at Chroma Gallery in Guildford. So that gives a little bit more keywords that people could be looking at to search you. For link, if we're bringing it in at full size, we don't want to have a link in there, and that basically is just pop up the image to the full size. Because it's going in full size, in this case we don't want it. If we were using a smaller size like medium or thumbnail, well then we would want that link in there, and it's just called the file link. If you happen to delete it, click file link, it's back, but we're going to say none. So we're going to be setting an alignment of none for this, which positions it to the left, and type won't position to the right. It'll be either above or below. If we clicked left, the image would be on the left and the type would be to the right, wrapping around it. Center would center it, and right would move it to the right with type on the left side. So we're going to use none, full size, and insert. So the image ends up in the window here. It's a nice, beautiful pendants from BSK Design. And we're going to add some type here. And I just happen to have some type that I set up, and I'm just going to paste it in there. Bring home some color with a dichroic pendant to lighten up the winter day grays, period. Stop and see what's new. So the basic type that's there. You'll have to scroll down. There's a little bit more that you have to do here. There's a section called Layout, and when you start, it comes in default. What you're going to need to select is Post, and that gives you the right template for the blog setup. And then all the way down at the bottom, we'll see the section called SEO, WordPress SEO by Yoast, and this gives us 5 areas where we can add content for the search engines. I picked dichroic pendant for the phrase that if somebody was trying to Google dichroic pendant, that would be something that would come up. So I put it in for the keyword focus, and I've also put that in for the SEO title, and then I've added it into the meta description with a little bit more text here. Dichroic pendant in many colors, shapes, and sizes at BSK Design in Guilford. And that will come up when somebody does a search for dichroic pendant and they see this page, that description will follow that URL identity for this page. So it's good to put something in there that when people read it, it'll grab them a little bit and make them feel, hey, yeah, I want to go to this page and check it out. And the last place is here in the keywords, and we put it in. So when we look up here, there's this little scoreboard on how you're doing, and it says that we have greens for everything except content, which is a red saying that we didn't get that phrase into the content. Well, I know it was in there, but I must have done a typo, so I'm just going to copy that and come up here and paste it in here because I did spell it wrong. Now we should save this and go back down here, and I think we'll be okay. Actually, it didn't look like it was wrong, but something's weird here. Sometimes it gets a little funny, and you just have to poke at it till you figure out why it's not coming up all greens. But no worries. It's not the end of the day if you don't get that to work. It's just a good thing to strive for. So we're going to publish this page. And now that it's published, I'm going to go back to the website, and if I click on New at Chroma, we'll see that that page is now part of the post page. It's part of the blog. It's been added, and we have bring home some color with the dichroic pendant to liven up the winter grays. Stop in to see what's new. And we have the image, and one little thing here where it says admin here. Well, I don't really want to say it's written by admin. I'd really rather see Barbara in there. So I'm going to go back to this, and I'm going to go to all posts. And there's something called quick edit when you're in all posts. When you mouse over, you'll see this quick edit. And if I go there, it says author, and I'm able to hold this down and select Barbara. And I'll update that, and now when we go to the blog post, we'll hit refresh, and now it says Barbara, written by Barbara. And that's a quick summary, a quick overview of how to add a post to your WordPress blog.